The Davis and Shirtliff Group is the leading supplier of water-related equipment in the East African region for the past 72 years.
I mean, we are today the dominant force in our industry in water and energy provision in the region.
Davis and Shirtliff Uganda started in 1996. That's when we set shop. We came in specifically targeting the pump market, even though things have changed a bit.
First of all, it's an example of technology. I mean, what you're seeing here is the biggest solar pumping installation in Uganda, and I would believe in Kenya and Tanzania as well.
Davis and Shirtliff Uganda has branched out beyond the confines of machinery and equipment sales and have embraced the organizational paradigm shift as a result of the changing market and consumer dynamism.
We have been able to take that technology and apply it in terms of contracts, as here, to create the solutions that people need.
An average of 150 plus displaced people are crossing into Uganda daily, with 81% being women and children.
We were overwhelmed by the number of people coming. We saw boreholes alone will not manage.
The Danish Refugee Council and World Hunger's need for a solution in Bidi refugee settlement in Yumbe district called for providers to come on board and bid for the needed solution of motorizing the existing boreholes. Davis and Shirtliff bidded and won the contract.
Process that we have engaged Davis, and to be able to implement this, then it means that we can not only serve the communities on time, but more specifically support the women to provide water for their own households.
Prior to construction, a site survey was carried out to determine the location, routing of pipeline, and orientation of facilities, and as a part of preparations, the human resource element, where our strength lies, was a priority. Through careful planning for logistics, materials were procured through direct purchase so as to minimize costs.
The process picks up from when I get the items from the stores. I organize for the packaging. After organizing for packaging, it helps me size for the trucks that are going to ship these items. After sizing the trucks, I oversee the loading of these trucks.
Before commencement of works, project teams were given a detailed briefing about the project's objectives, tasks, and project duration. Safety and environment issues were also discussed. Once on the site, we commenced work at IAS borehole with site clearance. Landscaping was done to prepare the ground for construction works. A mechanical digger was engaged to do construction on the rough terrain. Site briefing was done to ensure workers remember and abide by the Davis and Shirtliff core values and work ethics. A high-integrity work culture was adopted, and discipline in the camps was a critical success factor to the projects. Daybreak would find the entire team in prayer, which would include the daily briefing sessions. The construction work started with fencing of the perimeter, setting up array structures, landscaping and grass planting, construction of dosing houses and waterborne toilets across 7 projects.
In Uganda, people waking up at 5:30 to start the work and going to bed as late as 1 a.m. in the night. That is all different, and I think I like it.
Today marks our 12th day in the field. We have a total of 7 sites to execute within 100 days. 80% work on the first site, and we are moving to the second site, which has also been partially started on, about 10%, 15%.
The same workmanship will be taken to those projects, and at the end of it all, as a district, we'll be happy that we have a number of piped systems being developed with the quality materials, with the quality workmanship, which will eventually give us little work in as far as operation and maintenance are concerned.
I see improved access to water for women and children, and also specifically a bit of protection aspect in that the dignity of women will be confirmed. It will generally improve the quality of life, not only for the refugees, but also for the host community.
As Veltunga Ilfe, our role is to ensure that safe water is delivered adequately to the refugees at optimal cost.
We are having a fence here. In one, it's a pump house. There is a waterborne toilet, the control valves, the washout, the non-return valves, the air release, everything is there, and that's why we call it a pump room.
The system we have installed basically is solar pumping system. You power it from the solar system, then the pump pumps water to the reservoir, which is the tank. Then from the tank, water flows to the taps by gravity. Then a customer picks it using a card, which is just press the card and withdraw the water.
These projects are impressively high-tech as Davis and Shirtliff have fully embraced and mastered the use of technology.
In this particular water scheme, we are showcasing state-of-art technology from Grundfos. We are also using low-lens controllers. We are showcasing remote monitoring technology. We should be able to remotely monitor the flow rate, monitor the water level in the borehole. We shall be able to monitor the pressure. Remotely, we can switch on and switch off the system. Basically, it's value for money for the client.
There are several water points that have been put in place. Like this project, there are over 22 water points. Each water point has between 2 to 4, close to about 100 taps on the network.
This particular one, I must say, is going to be a model system in the settlement where people are going to be brought to learn from.
Our pumps are installed here, so it's very relevant in that sense. We engage with the Danish Refugee Council because we are looking for new ways of working together with civil organizations to see how we can create business whilst doing good.
Before the camera of this water source here, in fact, the entire communities here, they were suffering indeed. They went at times to just go and fetch water from the valley, something like 5 kilometers from here to the valley.
Danish Refugee Council has been spending a lot of money, close to $250,000 per month. But with this intervention, the target is in the next probably 2 years to completely do away with water tracking.
During the course of construction, the team from Davis and Shirtliff were met with a torrent of challenges. The challenges ranged from harsh terrain, intense weather conditions, and hostile locals.
Challenges that we've had, because we had issues of the landscaping, the place was too rocky, with several valleys which we had to overcome and divert stormwater. That has really made us sort of stay long compared to our planned or scheduled time.
Another one is a community. When there was one site where we went and the community didn't like the system, they wanted to push us away. But when we engaged our partners, they had the dialogue and which was resolved now. That's why there was a bit of delay.
The natural elements also posed a great challenge as heavy deluges caused losses to the personal belongings of staff members.
We've managed to overcome the challenges, and as you may see, the facility is up and running, and all that is basically due to the high level of organization by Davis and Shirtliff team.
Davis and Shirtliff also achieved the transference of its giving spirit through its CSR projects. This year, they have taken part in the Rotary Cancer Run, where Davis and Shirtliff contributed 10 million shillings. Through Muyenga Rotary Club,
Davis and Shirtliff has been a very big partner to Rotary. Every time we approach them to support us in the good causes, they come in as part of their campaign and their CSR, and we appreciate all their efforts to make sure that they relate with the suffering of the less privileged people in Uganda.
Working together with National Forestry Authority, Davis and Shirtliff have been able to participate in tree planting exercises in Mabira Forest. It has been a transformational year. Davis and Shirtliff Uganda is proud of its team members and grateful to its clients for opportunities granted. From fully embracing the organizational paradigm shift from retail to turnkey projects, to increasing market share through expansion and innovation using technology, and achieving revenue growth.
This is a professional company. They have a range of engineers, they have a range of technical people who know what to do and when to do it. So this makes us as the client quite happy with them, because it's easy to supervise somebody who knows what they are supposed to do.
They have done their work perfectly well. the workmanship is appreciated.
With the process of ensuring that such a huge project is completed, you not only need a contractor, but you need a partner who you can take this journey with to ensure that all of you are stakeholders in the implementation of such a huge resourceful activity.
Being a winner in the digital age takes agility, a culture of embracing technological innovations, being able to make decisions in tandem with the speed of the digital evolution, and remaining customer-centric. As always, Davis and Shirtliff continue to be dedicated to delivering high-quality work and equipment which are technologically advanced.
Their lives are going to improve. Kids who have been delaying to go to school because they have to go and fetch water fast, the women who have been traveling several kilometers to get water, all this is going to be reduced. And we are so happy to see that we are contributing to the development of this country and improving people's lives.
That we are a progressive company. We have three values at Davis & Shirtliff, three very important values that we all absolutely believe in. And one is integrity, and the other is quality in everything that we do. And the third one is an unusual one. It's my old school motto, which is Altiora Petto, which means I seek higher things. And basically, in translation, it means that we must progress all the time.